Hey guys, AnnaSimTV here, and I am here with the 500 subscribers special video, if that's what you want to call it. Obviously, as you can see here, I have a list of people on the screen. So this is basically a video to say thank you to everyone, and it's just for fun. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be silly. So this is a Hunger Games theme thing, obviously, as you can see here. And obviously there's things here labeled districts, and you might see people here that you might know or might not know. So, basically, we're going to be doing the Hunger Games, and there will be one winner at the end. If you win, you don't get anything, it's just for fun, like I said, because I can't give you anything. So, yeah. So I'm going to go into who I have here, and also guys, thank you so much, so much for 500 subscribers. I'll go into that more at the end of the video, but yeah. So here in District 1 we have Forever Ari and Jim the Sim. They are both like really amazing people, and I know Forever Ari in real life, and she's one of my best friends. And then over here in District 2 we have Teenage Predicaments, which I do know this one here in real life. I don't know if she wants her name being said or not. And we are also really close friends. And then here I have Panda, and I couldn't find a panda's actual profile photo, so I had to go with a purple panda. I hope you like the picture. Then in District 3, we have Pixel Pop Brian and Pixel Pop Josh. They are a live stream called Pixel Pop that I watch, and they're really fun and cool and funny. And then here in District 4, I have Nerdy Crafter and Cool Rice Bunnies. Now, I do not know them personally in any sort of way, but they are two of the main people who basically inspired me to start polymer clay. If that makes sense. If you know what polymer clay is, I'll get into that in a second, but they're one of the people that inspired me to do it. So, then over here in District 5, I have me, and I have my dog Belle. And this is a thumbnail from a photo that I actually was surprised was actually on Google, so... Then in District 6, I have Golden Freddy, which, if you know my channel, my most viewed video with over 37,000 views is my Five Nights at Freddy's speed build, and also in a panda stream we kept saying like how Golden Freddy really likes her because she's a panda and stuff like that. Yeah. And then here I have the Typo Queen, which is my alter ego in the Pixel Pop stream. It's like an inside joke. Excuse me. Then in District 7 we have the Creeper, which if you watch my Minecraft series you'll know creepers keep blowing up my stuff. So then we have Bella Goth, just because I wanted something related to The Sims. And Bella Goth is probably one of the most well-known Sims characters. Then in District 8, we have XM Sugar and Markiplier, which are two of the people who inspired me to game, if that makes sense. Like, to do The Sims, to not be afraid of what other people think, that kind of thing. Then in District 9, we have Autumn's Music, which Autumn is also one of my best friends in real life. And then we have Ed Sheeran, which is a little bit of an inside joke between us. And then in District 10 we have Taylor Swift, and if any of you know me from any of the streams or anything, you know me, and you know I love Taylor Swift. I am a Swiftie so much. And then here I have a polymer clay block. Polymer clay is what I was talking about in District 4. But yeah, I don't know, if you know that little orange thing with the little kawaii face on it in my intro and on my banner, that's what that is. It's a polymer clay block. Then in District 11 and 12, I wanted it to be some of my newest subscribers. that have subscribed to me in the past couple of days, and the reason why is because they are the ones that helped me get to 500. So the first subscriber I have here is Mangle the Pirate Fox Girl, which I actually think she was in a Panda's live stream the other day, and I want to say thank you for subscribing. Then Splatter Splash, I couldn't actually find your profile photo on Google, so I kind of improvised. I kind of did it. I think it has an orange cat and a black cat in a circle. That's what I googled and it came up, so it works. Thank you for subscribing. Then Jenna Love, who keeps commenting on my videos, I want to say thank you so much for all the kind words and thank you for subscribing. And then Jin's Kitten, which I thought was funny because Jim likes to say make your cat subscribes and stuff, and you know what, one of his apparently kittens subscribed to me, so thanks for subscribing. So anyways, let's get on to the video. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Belle, Typo Queen, and Splatter Splash start fighting, but Typo Queen runs away as Belle kills Splatter Splash. That's funny. Oh my god, go Belle, go my little puppy. Bella Goth runs away from the cornucopia. Teenage Predicaments run away from the cornucopia. Autumn's Music runs away from the cornucopia. Forever Ari runs away from the cornucopia. Brian runs away from the cornucopia. Jenna Love runs away from the cornucopia. Mangle, the Pirate Fox Girl, runs away from the cornucopia. Creeper runs away from the cornucopia. Josh takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Josh doing some action there. Jim's Kitten runs away from the cornucopia. XM Sugar snatches a pair of sails. Say what? Pair of what? What is this word? I'll Google that later. Taylor Swift runs away from the cornucopia. Jim the Sim snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Oh. Paul McClaybach runs away from the cornucopia. Oh god. Markiplier sets an explosion off, killing Anna.TV, Golden Freddy, and a panda. No! No! Ed Sheeran runs away from the cornucopia. Cool Rice Bunny rips a mace out of Nerdy Crafter's hand. Day 1. Jim stalks Ed Sheeran. Jim. XM Sugar, Forever Ari, and Cool Rice Bunnies get into a fight. Cool Rice Bunnies triumphantly kills them both. No, Ariel! Jenna Love sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Bella Goth is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Jim's Kitten unknowingly eats toxic berries. Oh, well, you're dead. Autumn Music discovers a cave. Ooh. Mangle the Pirate Fox attacks Polymer Clay Block, but Nerdy Crafter protects her, killing Mangle the Pirate Fox Girl. Nerdy Crafter would! Josh chases Taylor Swift. Whoa there, Josh. Typo Queen receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Creeper defeats Brian in a fight, but spares his life. Belle receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Markiplier tries to spearfish with a trident. And Teenage Predicaments tries to spearfish with a trident. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Fallen tributes. Splattershot, District 11. Anna.TV, District 5. Golden Freddy, District 6. A Panda, District 2. XM Sugar, District 8. Forever Ari, District 1. Jim's Kitten, District 12. Mangle the Pirate Fox Girl, District 12. Proceed. Night 1. Taylor Swift silently snaps Josh's neck. Funny, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Josh, but it's funny. Teenage Predicaments tends to Autumn Music's wounds. Ed Sheeran tends to Jim the Sims wounds. Polymer Clay Block stays awake all night. Jenna Love sets up camp for the night. Cool Rice Bunnies tends to her wounds. Nerdy Crafter thinks about home. Bella Goth climbs a tree to rest. Markiplier and Brian sleep in shifts. We got a little bit of a pact going on here. Belle is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Oh, my puppy! Typo Queen receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Again with the sponsors? Creeper receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Day 2. Jim the Sim tries to fish with a trident. Polymer Clay Block tries to fish with a trident. Nerdy Crafter attacks Cool Rice Bunnies, but she manages to escape. You guys are from the same freaking district. Jenna Love scares Autumn Musics off. Typo Queen stalks Taylor Swift. Brian picks flowers. Teenage Predicament defeats Bella Goth in a fight, but spares her life. Ed Sheeran sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Creeper injures himself. Did he explode? Markiplier camouflages himself in the bushes. Belle discovers a river. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Josh, District 3. Josh is the only one that died last night. Proceed. Night 2. Creeper, Polymer Clay Block, and Autumn's Music cheerfully sing songs together. Ooh, we got another pack. For those of you who know, Autumn is actually very good at singing, so that's kind of funny. Nerdy Crafter receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Teenage Predicaments tries to sing herself to sleep. Aww. Bella Goth receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jim the Sims poisons Jenna Love's drink. She drinks it and dies. Jim, you're a murderer. Belle quietly hums. Markiplier defeats Ed Sheeran in a fight, but spares his life. Typo Queen and Cool Rice Bunnies tell us stories about themselves to each other. Taylor Swift stays awake all night. Brian tries to treat his infection. Day 3. Brian attacks Taylor Swift, but she manages to escape. Ooh, he wants revenge for what she did to Josh. Nerdy Crafter steals from Teenage Predicaments while she isn't looking. Ooh, gotta be looking. Typo Queen camouflages herself in the bushes. Autumn's Music picks flowers. Jim the Sims receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Cool Rice Bunnies questions her sanity. Markiplier practices his archery. Polymer Clay Block receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bella Goth steals from Creeper while he isn't looking. Ed Sheeran camouflages himself in the bushes. Belle is making a slingshot. Who do you want? One cannon can be heard in the distance. Jenna Love, District 12. Who do you want to win, guys? Night 3. Ed Sheeran and Cool Rice Bunnies talk about the tribute still alive. Nerdy Crafter fends Markiplier, Typo Queen, and Jim the Sim away from her fire. Polymer Clay Block thinks about home. Belle treats her wounds. Brian passes out from exhaustion. Okay then. Teenage Predicament stays awake all night. Taylor Swift lets Autumn's Music into her shelter. Aw, Tay and Autumn. Bella Goth cries herself to sleep. Creeper goes to sleep. Day 4. Jim the Sim thinks about home. Cool Rice Bunny sets off an explosion, killing Ed Sheeran and Belle. No, my puppy! Aw. Sad now. Brian and Nerdy Crafter split up to search for resources. Ooh, so Brian and Nerdy Crafter have made an alliance. Bella Goth sprains her ankle while running away from Autumn's music, because Autumn is so terrifying. Autumn is the least terrifying person I know. Markiplier steals from Teenage Predicaments while she isn't looking. Taylor Swift and Polymer Clay Block work together for the day. Creeper defeats Typo Queen in a fight but spares her life. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ed Sheeran, District 9, Belle, District 5. My baby! Night 4. Taylor Swift, Typo Queen, Autumn's Music, and Bella Goth sleep and shift. Ooh, another alliance. Nerdy Crafter receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Markiplier sees a fire, but stays hidden. Creeper is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Polymer Clay Block, Jim the Sim, Teenage Predicaments, and Cool Rice Bunnies tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Brian accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Brian! Oh my gosh. This shouldn't be funny, but it is. Day 5, Taylor Swift receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nerdy Crafter constructs a shack. Bella Goth discovers a cave. Teenage Predicaments accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Polymer Clay Block injures herself. Cool Rice Bunnies discovers a river. Jim the Sim picks flowers. Autumn's Music sets off an explosion, killing Typo Queen. Creeper and Markiplier hunt for the other tributes. Ooh, pack. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Brian, District 3. Teenage Predicaments, District 2. Typo Queen, District 6. Night 5. How many people are we down to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tributes, guys. Taylor Swift sees a fire but stays hidden. Creeper and Cool Rice Bunnies sleep in shifts. Nerdy Crafter, Polymer Clay Block, and Markiplier discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Autumn's Music, Jim the Sim, and Bella Goth cheerfully sing songs together. The Feast. Ooh! I didn't know this was in the game. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memories from the tribute's families. Markiplier decides not to go to the feast. Jim the Sim stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. Bella Goth decides not to go to the feast. Taylor Swift severely injures Autumn's Music and decides to leave her to die. The pack is broken. No. Well, there goes all my friends in real life. Every single one of them is dead now. Polymer Clay Block sets off an explosion, killing Creeper, Nerdy Crafter, and Cool Rice Bunnies. Well then. Day 6. Markiplier injures himself. Jim the Sim discovers the cave. Taylor Swift collects fruit from a tree. Polymer Clay Block shoots an arrow into Bella Goth's head. Well, that's a little graphic. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Autumn's Music, District 9. Creeper, District 7. Nerdy Crafter, District 4. Cool Rice Bunnies, District 4. Bella Goth, District 7. Night 6. Markiplier questions his sanity. Taylor Swift and Polymer Clay Block huddle for warmth. Jim the Sim sees a fire, but stays hidden. Day 7. Polymer Clay Block sprains her ankle while running away from Taylor Swift. I thought that they were packed. Jim the Sim sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Markiplier Markiplier dies from hypothermia. Well then. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Markiplier, District 8. Night 7. Polymer clay block and Taylor Swift huddle for warmth. Jim the Sim is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Day 8. Taylor Swift decapitates polymer clay block with sword. Jim the Sim dies from hypothermia. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Polymer clay block, District 10, Jim the Sim, District 1. The winner is Taylor Swift from District 10. Well guys, that I was not expecting. That I was truly not expecting. Taylor Swift won the Hunger Games. Proceed the placements. If you guys want to know how your character died, take a look here. Anyways guys, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all liked this fun little thing. I don't know if I'll ever do anything like this again. Maybe. It was kind of fun. It was silly. But I want to say thank you all so much for 500 subscribers. I truly didn't think that I would hit 500 at all in the matter of time that I did, or even if I would hit 500. I thought I would be stuck at like, I don't know, maybe 100 for a while, maybe until like a couple months, and then maybe like 200, but no. I have gained 500 subscribers in 5 months practically. Technically 6, but at the same time, technically only 5 months. So let me know in the comments down below if there's anything, and I mean anything, you want to see from me, as long as it's something that I normally do on this channel, like gaming or even a craft, anything like that. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. I don't want to keep saying thank you for 500, but it truly does mean a lot to me, guys. So yeah, I just want to let you all know, to even my new subscribers, and if you've never seen my channel before and you just stumbled across me, then hi, how are you? My name is Anna, and I want you all to know this is not just my channel, this is your channel too, guys, and I will see you all later. Bye!